Okay, sorry about that, really cutting it close in that last video. Okay, Brightest Day. Start off with issue 0. Yeah. Alright, we open up to Boston Brand at his grave, and he takes a sledgehammer and smashes his tombstone. Then he's wondering what he's going to do now. Then he notices a dead little bird, and then he touches it, and then all of a sudden his white ring glows and brings the bird back to life. And then his ring starts saying, "Boston Brand, help me." And all of a sudden he's teleported away. Then we cut to Mara waking up in a lighthouse bedroom. She goes off and sees Aquaman, and he wonders how he's brought back to life instead of Garth or Tallulah, and that she says that it's a beautiful day, they should be happy together. And then she jumps in the water, and Arthur says Arthur's not sure, and then he starts to see his reflection as Black Lantern Aquaman. And then Boston Brand teleports and sees them. Then he goes to Iron Heights in front of the cell, the Reverse Flash. Then all of a sudden the Flash runs by, talks to Boomerang about how he knows he's probably going to try to break out of here. And then Boomerang says that, whenever someone comes back to life, they have two choices: either get busy living or get busy dying. And he's not going to stay here letting his brain rot. And Flash says, "Is that a threat?" And Boomer says, "Nah, it's a Flash fact." And then we have Carter and Shayera Hall, with Carter asking Shayera questions about their past lives to be sure that's her. And then Carter says that he notices all the ghosts of their past lives. And then all of a sudden, a stone from Shayera's belt flies onto the glove of Horus. Carter asks about it, and Shayera says she got it from Miri the Star Sapphire. And then the Horus points in a direction, points upward, and they decide to fly off and try to figure out what it's leading them to. And then it's revealed that scientists have found the bodies of the original Hawkman, of the first Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Then we have Maxwell Lord uploading blood, leading a whole large amount of blood into his body, and saying that he's getting ready for one big push. And so, all of a sudden, as we know, Maxwell Lord, whenever he uses his powers, gets nosebleeds. And, well, he just basically uploaded himself with blood, and then he's given himself one huge, massive, and he's just going through this massive thing, and then knocks himself out, saying, so obviously, this big push is huge. Then Guy Gardner and Hal Jordan go. Then we're at Mars, where Hal Jordan and Guy Gardner go to see John Jones about how he's doing, and John tells them that he's working to give life to Mars again, to make sure life can grow, and that he won't be the last Martian anymore. Then we cut to Jade being tested by Soreniki Natu about her powers, and then we have a little jealous girlfriend spat about how she's jealous that she's back, and Kyle and everything. But Jade is saying that she and Kyle are probably over, and that's it. And she doesn't know what she's going to do now that she's back. But then Kyle Rayner shows up and tells her that she should stay with her see her family and stuff, and that Alan Scott has really missed her a lot. And that she should really go see some friends and family because everyone's missed her. Then we have the funeral of Jason's girlfriend, because she died in Blackest Night. And then we have Professor Stein and Ray Palmer talking about where Ronnie is. Then Ronnie shows up and says that he had a late night party, and Professor Stein tells Ronnie to talk to Jason about this. And Ronnie goes over and says that he's sorry she died, and of course, Jason is angry at him because not only did he kill his girlfriend, but he made Jason help in it when they merged. And then, as soon as Jason punches Ronnie, they merge into the new Firestorm. And then they start having one of those little, one brain in the head, one outward rants. And then, next up, Osiris is back, gets to the statues of Black Adam and Isis, and says that he will restore them. Now Hawk is breaking up some arms dealers very violently. Then Deadman is back at the ruins of Star City. Then all of a sudden, the entity in the ring says, "Boston Brand of Earth, help me." Again, and then he sees visions of the future with Black Lantern, Firestorm, Mara chaining Aquaman, Blue Beetle shaking hands with Maxwell Lord with a gun behind him, and Jade powering up a Green Lantern ring, Professor Zoom on a treadmill, Shayera and Hawkgirl and Hawkman fighting, the statues of Black Adam and Isis shattered, Rogues beating up Captain Boomerang, Hawk and Dove kissing, and some guy holding Martian Manhunter's skin. Gross. And all of a sudden, Deadman's powers ring activates again, giving a huge new area of life into the ruins of Star City, where the bomb was. In an epilogue, we have the White Lantern power ring laying there. It starts to glimmer, then Sinestro shows up saying, "There you are." Okay, Brightest Day number 0. This was just pretty much like a prologue, to be quite honest, about what all the resurrected characters are going to be up to. So, hopefully Brightest Day will be a huge, good series. Next up, premiere, something I've been waiting for. The Flash, number 1. Oh, and ring giveaway, new Flash ring. Awesome. Okay, all I can say here is that, I'm skipping the next few pages because the preview's been in every single comic DC's released. Flash is able to stop Trickster, grab him, break up the car from hurting anyone. Then Barry gets his old job back at Central City Police Department, where it's revealed that every single cold case have been piling up, and the lab's in disarray. And then Barry's welcomed back into the crime lab. Then all of a sudden we have the Mirror Master appearing in Central City Park, and he dies. Barry starts setting up his workspace and getting to work. Then he notices his old friend Forrest is there, which makes him happy, but his other friend Patty is gone. And he's a little frustrated with what the department's been like, that people are choosing quantity over quality anymore with solving the cases. And Barry gets assigned the Mirror Master case, and he goes off, checks the body, and then he talks to Iris that this isn't the Sam Scudder or Evan McCulloch, that it's someone else, someone put in his body. And then Barry goes off where he hears another disturbance in the sky, runs off and meets 25th century police department that have modeled themselves on the Rogues. Ironic, considering the fact that Reverse Flash, villain, 25th century, police guys modeled after Rogues. And of course, when he sees this, Barry texts Iris, "I'm going to be late." Gotta admit, that's very convenient with super speed. Okay, Flash number 1, excellent. Kicking off to a good story that Jeff Johns is planning. I really hope this will live up to the hype and will be another success of Jeff Johns, because I'd enjoyed his work when he wrote it for Wally West, and I hope this will be just as good, if not better. Okay? So that pretty much concludes my reviews. Spider-Man 1991 saying, see you later.